Oh my goodness, talking is hard. Let's draft some M21, shall we? Try to jump into Dominaria. It just didn't go great, but we're back for M21. I hate this card. I opened this card up so many times. But we got some good uncommons. Liliana's Devotee. I guess Sanctum of Shattered Heights isn't good, but it can be good in the fun, right kind of build. No exciting common removal, so I think I'm just going to take Devotee here. The best card in the pack. Although, I have been a fan of the green black deck because you just create tokens and then you got Colossal Dreadmaw coming to just blow everything up. Yeah. But if you don't mind, hey, if you're watching, hit that like button and subscribe. And of course, like, get ready to comment about misplays galore. Always a fan of that. Now we got the Gaggle Master. If we end up with a lot of flyers. Fierce Empeth can definitely work if we end up with those Colossal Dreadmaws and such. Meteorite. They clearly opened up a better rare than we did. I guess like Gaggle Master would be my pick if I knew I was going to be playing white in the flyers, but I kind of like the Pride Malkin Hedge. If you end up with a lot of this counter stuff, it can be very powerful. Ooh, Chrome Replicator. Gorman's not too shabby. I don't know if that's where I want to be quite yet. Another Dreadmaw. So there's a lot of good playables, but what's like open? Again, no removal, just earlier type plays. I kind of want to take the Chrome Replicator and just keep it in the back pocket in case other stuff starts coming our way. Nothing here's, I guess Alpine Watchdog's kind of good because it gives you them early 2-drops, but I'm just going to take the Replicator. All right, we can take the Temple, and that's a hedge to just playing different colored stuff, but Witch's Cauldron's more synergistic, got more fun things going on with it. Yeah, like there's nothing really that exciting in that pack. There's a Turn to Slag. I guess there's double red removal, but we haven't seen much good red come outside of that. I don't think I want a second Cauldron. Skeleton Archer, Crypt Lurker, Gnarled Sage. Yeah, I'm going to take the Skeleton Archer over the Village Rites. Is that kind of silly, though? Because Village Rites does help combo well with Liliana's Devotee. But I feel like this card's been doing... Nah, we're going to take the Village Rites. We'll take the Village Rites. We can find more 4-drop type creatures. All right. I don't know if this has just been a weak first pack. Nothing really too exciting going on. I think I'll take Mind Rot over everything else. Fierce Empeth is just not a card I'm all that excited about playing. And Mind Rot can do some work for us if we play in that right scenario and just be a huge blowout for us. So, sure, let's go for it. Okay, Fierce Empeth Wield. Unsubstantiate's not too shabby. Maybe go blue-black. Another Village Rites and Gloomsower. I mean, none of that's... I'm just going to take the Unsubstantiate. This is probably more exciting than anything else we have in that pack, and we're not really committed to any colors right now. So we'll stay open. We'll take the strongest card. Man, so many Village Rites. Oh my goodness. All right, Sabertooth Maulers. Actually a pretty solid 4-drop, but Tolarian Kraken is amazing. So I'm not too upset about passing a Village Rites or an Infernal Scarring. And Tolarian Kraken's amazing for really any build. We end up in blue, so we'll hedge towards that. Sorry, Pride Malkin, your chances of making the cut are dwindling. Wow, that's a lot of green. That's a lot of green. I don't really feel like taking the Protege, Canopy Stalker, meh. I guess we'll just take the Dreadmaw. All right, there's Fierce Empeth here who's finally here and will be nice if we end up with a couple cards like Dreadmaw and whatnot. Arcanist, Lofty Denial. I don't know, sure, fine. We'll take one of you, fine. If you're gonna come up like 3 times in the same pack, we'll snag one of them. Alrighty, a whole bunch of who knows what, but I guess Dismal Blackwater, who knows, maybe we splash? Go the crazy 3-color route? Alright, here, I don't mind, I guess either of these cards. I don't know if any of them will get played, but we'll take the Blood Glutton. At first I was like, I'm not gonna be very impressed with this card, but it's just worked in more situations than I've realized, and that life gain is not to be ignored in this format. A Fancy Vine. Confirm that pick. Best pick we've gotten yet, because it can draw us cards, and card drawing is really good in Magic. What more do you need? Fear of the Bitten as our last pack. Something better. Ooh, Skoos is good, and that's definitely going to push us into the green lane. What else are we passing? Some more good aggro cards, all blah, blah, blah. But Skoos is just the bee's knees. Ooh, Llanowar Visionary is pretty awesome. We've already got a Cauldron. Deathbloom Thalad's not too shabby. Soul Seer. All right, we're seeing some better removal, but we're just going to take the Visionary and look to probably cut the blue. No real reason to play it at the moment. All right, Scoos, bring us back into this thing. Give us something to do. Never mind, Sanctum of All is here. We're going 5-color Shrine fun stuff. Now the question is, how many creatures do we have? We're at 9. Do we want something like Fungal Rebirth, or do we just take the casual Skeleton Archer? What's our curve look like too? We have 0 4-drops. So I can see something like Skeleton Archer just working for us. I'm going to take that. Fungal Rebirth it's felt too slow in some situations and just not done what I was hoping it would do when I was initially seeing the card spoiled. Eliminate. Yeah, we'll take it. Removal. We need it. We got it. More of it, please. I'm going to have to edit this video down like 20 minutes of extra drafting because this person's been the bottleneck the entire time. Every pick has been painfully slow. Don't be this person. Unless they like DC'd. That's my thought, is like maybe they DC'd and unfortunately they can't reconnect. Power outage, something crazy happened at awful timing. Or they're just really annoying. What do you think? Do you think people that are being the bottleneck are often just really slow at drafting, or they've had some really unfortunate thing happen to their internet? All right, next. Wow, this is a whiff of a pack for us. We got like nothing exciting going on. I don't really want a second Blood Glutton. I don't really want any of this. I'm not down with any of what that's happening. I guess we'll take the Prismite if we need to splash. If we're desperate for 2-drops, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not great. All right, I think we'll just take Snare Spinner here. Bad Deal has actually been better than I thought it would be, because if you get to that point in a draft in this format, because it's so aggressive, typically, you know, if you get to that point, then the card draw is significant. Like either the game doesn't get there, you never even get a chance to play it, or if you get there, it does end up getting you ahead on cards and you can pull out the win. Whoa, Fiery Emancipation. If you got those red shrines, that makes this really fun. I think we just take Quirion Dryad here, though. Awesome 2-drop, works for us. There's a couple cards in here I'd actually be happy with, but more 2-drops, the better in this format, so there you go. Oh, another one? Yes, please. Happily. Passing a couple 2-drops, but those are more fillers. I guess the zombie's actually not terrible, since we do have Liliana's Devotee. Turns it into a 3-2. Not too bad. But alright, with that, we probably cut Prismite. Again, it'll be there if we need to splash something. Chrome Replicator. Actually kind of worse now that we have Quirion Dryads. We want black colored spells. Gnarled Sage I actually really like because it has reach, which in this format is important. And if we can get some card draw going at all, giving it vigilance, making it bigger, sure. Just still bottlenecking, just doing your thing. All right. You know what? I'd like to open Garrick. I've not opened up Garrick yet in this set. He would be kind of fun. All right, Ranger's Guile. I like the 1-mana combat tricks. Again, don't really want a second Witch's Cauldron. We'll take the combat trick and hope for Garrick, because Garrick would just be a lot of fun for us. Obviously for us, not for our opponent, but for what we're trying to do. Titanic Growth. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? Cage Zombie has definitely won me some games where stuff stalls out and you just need a way to get in for damage. That 2 damage is not to be ignored. And if you can sacrifice stuff like Witch's Cauldron on their end step and then ping them for 2, some decent combo synergy going on right there. All right, I think we're cutting the Chrome Replicator unless we find some better stuff, or I should say some more duplicates. Do we need to cut anything else right now? Got a pretty good balance of creatures and non-creatures. I guess the Vine can probably go. Take the Megalodon. Yeah, at this point we're just hoping to find some better cards for what we're trying to do. Oh man, Karavek? Do we just rock Karavek? Doesn't help with some of the stuff we got going, but can just work really well. And we're in black, so let's do it. Ooh, and all right, Liliana's Standard Bearer. 2 rares. I'm not gonna complain. Oh my gosh, there's so many good cards in that pack though. Cultivate. Some good 2-drops for us. Whew. All right, pack 3 so far off to a strong start for us. Kind of a bummer that Liliana's Standard Bearer just gets completely removed by Karavek. Ooh, do we want to peer into the abyss? No, we'll take a second land or Visionary. Oh, or Twin Blade Assassins. Could this wheel to us? Is there a possibility that this wheels to us? because we have a lot of 3-drops, and that would really help us when stuff's dying. We've got reasons for stuff to die. Ooh. I'm kind of tempted to just see if this wheels. It's probably not, right? Like, there's no way it does. But I'm going to take the Llanowar Visionary because I was just indecisive. But I think Llanowar Visionary helping us also draw a card, ramp us into our Colossal Dreadmaw and Sage and such is also good. So we'll take that risk and hope it wheels to us, but just gotta wait and see. We'll take Crypt Lurker here. Don't really want to, I don't care about a second track down so much. Even though here it is if we want. Wow, we've seen like 4 of these Tolarian Krakens. That's pretty crazy. I don't think we're gonna play anything here. So we're gonna take the 20 gems in the land. Will we get 20 gems for it? I don't know if I actually will get 20 gems for it or not. I could jump out, use all these ridiculous Vault Progress wildcards, and turn it into 20 gems. I've actually been liking the Death Touch on this more than I initially thought I would. Like, it's still a 2/2. Death Touch like just trades away for nothing. But if we ever do get it up to that 4/4 and it can attack, then it's a pain to deal with. So I'm gonna grab that guy. Like, even if you're not splashing, just the fact that it ramps you out, thins your deck a bit, right? Like, am I crazy for just taking that? I don't think so. All right, what do we need to cut though? We can cut the Vine. Aldrin, no, all right, 18 and 8. Oh my goodness, Malefic Scythe. Whew, you're still in the pack? Wow, I feel so much better about this draft already. Okay, we can also probably cut the fact that Fierce Empath can only grab us 1 card right now. We're gonna put that on the fringe playable section. Maybe we cut the Mind Rot, but no. Ooh, a second Cage Zombie and a Gloom Sower. So do we want the other 3-drop or do we want a Gloom Sower? What are our other 3-drops? Pretty good. Probably cut the Pride Malkin. I'm gonna take the Gloom Sower. I want more of a top end, and I feel like once that thing comes down, it's really difficult to deal with. Truffle Snout, nice oink. Nothing here for us. All right, let's get back to the normal view. There we go. We're at 29 cards. We got some good stuff here. Just got to make the right cuts. Make sure we're not getting too greedy with our curve, but then also get into like a win condition eventually, doing something of meaning. I guess I'm going to be more tempted to cut green spells because that makes our Dryads a bit better. But life goes on. And our 100th Tolarian Kraken. Sure, let's do it. I guess I'm either really off on this card, or no one's in blue, or people are undervaluing it. Only one of those 3 options is it. All right, I like where we're at. Hey, there's our 20 gems. We got there. How are we all feeling about this one? This one feels pretty solid, don't we think? I would normally go 16 lands, but that's been abysmal for me. All right, but I'm gonna cut the Mind Rot. I'm gonna cut. I want to keep the Guile around. Cut Truffle Snout. And then we'll get rid of, geez, I don't know what else. I'm just going to play 42 cards because I'm indecisive. We really don't have much removal, which is kind of a bummer. It's definitely not the most exciting thing about this deck. I guess we'll just cut the Cultivate because we don't need it. Sure, you know what? We'll rock 41 cards. Let's try it. Here we go. Oh man, I just got notified that a coworker of mine ruptured their Achilles, which I did a couple years ago, and it was, oh my goodness, not fun. Like, not fun. So I feel for him, but I gotta give him some advice on the whole recovery timeline and good surgeons and stuff. All right, here we go. Look at us getting on the board first. Our opponent is shaking in their boots. That's what, you wanna use your Eliminate on that? Don't you know that we have potentially way better stuff coming? You can also flash this in as just a 3/1. I'm not ecstatic about that, right? You want to draw cards with it. Play something that I can ping for 1, please. They're not going to. Okay, fine. Fine. Are you going to counter it? Nope. We are going to ping you for 1. And we get first blood this game. Easy peasy. All the removal. Got it. And the card draw. Okay. Oh, deck, you're killing me. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Golly. My only option is to like flash this in and block that. Not where I want to be. But we've got really good, more expensive cards in our deck. Wow, this is really unfortunate. Oh. Okay, so we're just gonna lose to the Flying Library Larcenist. Say it ain't so. Resolve. Just drawing so many cards. And then at this point, I think we just have to play out our standard bearer. Not great. Really not a fan of what's going on here. There we go. The old Gloom Sower. I don't think I want to attack though, just because I want to take this thing out. But I guess we also have to kind of try and win the race. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to keep ours around and tell yours to get lost. We got removal. See it? It works. And then next turn, assuming they don't have a counter spell, Gloomsower could be our equalizer here. Unless they just play their own Gloomsower, and then we're in all kinds of trouble. Discard. Nope, nothing. Okay. Alright, here goes nothing. Nice, it lands. That's half the battle. I wish we had a green to keep up for it. So we're hoping, if they don't have an answer for it though, us being able to keep up Ranger's Guile for it next turn will be really nice. Even though our opponent's drawn 400 more cards. There it is. That's what we were not wanting. Alright. Good game. Kinda over that, because, I mean, at that point we can't do anything, and they're just drawing so many cards. That was a really cool game to start off the draft with. Got the Skoos into the Devotee, though. That's what we want to see. Now we just gotta find a way to get creatures dying so that we really need our Cauldron. Once we have our Cauldron and then Devotee just starts going off. Alright, I like our start. I like where we're at here. Don't like being on the draw again, but beggars can't be choosers. Hey, not a bad card. Ghostly Pilfer's done work for me before. Here we go. What's nice is we do have a sweet curve out. 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Let's see if it's another blue-black deck. What do you got for us? Ooh, blue-white. Flyers. Attack, sure. We're on that no-block game plan. Attack for 2 of our own damage. And hope you don't Lofty Denial it. Nice. Draw a card. I wouldn't mind if they... Jeez. I wouldn't mind if they would have paid 2 there just to draw a card, because it's early in the game and I want to get a commanding board presence, but I'm sure they're fine. Oh, we're on the tutelage game plan. All right. Which actually isn't terrible with Ooze, just because we can keep making this thing bigger and bigger. If I could just find my Hunter's Guile or whatever and keep it, give it hexproof one time, I feel like that will get us where we gotta go. Did they have Lofty Denial and just not use it on our Devotee? If that's the case, I will be shocked. Yep, so that's becoming a 3/3 for sure next turn, or this turn. And then if you don't block, well, we just get to keep playing out creatures. I really wish this said discard a card, because, well, we could discard one of these unnecessary lands and hopefully turn it into something more useful. Decline. Alright, at least they got rid of one of our lands. Thanks for milling that. Alright, 2 lands, 2 spells. Could be worse. In case you didn't know, we are up against the guy as well. Like, if you didn't know who it is, he's the guy. Whenever anyone's asking, yep, that's the guy. All right, so I don't want to attack with Devotee because if they double block, then we lose it. But I do want to attack with these two. Eventually. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? They missed a land drop too, which is good for us. Ooh, they could double block the Scoos. That'd be kind of a bummer, right? If they double block that though, we get to keep creating tokens. I don't like that. So if that's the case, sure, let's just get in with everything. Let's just get in with everything. Maybe they don't want to block with this because they're thinking we got to keep drawing cards to get the mill game plan going. And they don't want to lose. They got their card draw set up. They just got to stabilize on board. All right, they're going to double block the Devotee. Understandable. Next to damage. There goes that. Play that out. Okay, and then next turn we can make Scoos into a 4/4, into a 5/5. There goes our Guile. Sad day for all involved. But I think with them missing land drops, we should be in a pretty good spot because they have to deal with our board and keep drawing cards to mill us quick enough. So unless they play some monster card that really starts setting us back or walling us off, I feel good about where we're at right now. Get to draw an extra card with Visionary as well. Let's go. Oh no, we can either Pilfer too. Yeah, Scoos is going to get big. And both of these can't be stopped by Protege, so... Rising Reed. That's fine. They basically got like 2 turns to mill us now. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So, play the Forest down, just because we want to make sure we can eat all the creatures possible. They do have 2 mana up, which means they could certainly have enough interaction. But here goes nothing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do we just go for the win? Sure. Jeez, get rid of Gloomsower. Okay, we got him. Bang. Feels good. All right, we're on the draw again. Can someone out there tell me, please, is there anyone out there that is on the draw as often as I am when you watch them upload draft videos? Like that, I don't understand how I'm on the draw so often. Ooh, I need to draw some creatures. There we go. Yes, we will play out Scythe, and then this turns into a 3/3. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Leave it alone. We're taking 1. Ooh, the Patrician. We don't really have any ways to deal with that, unfortunately. So my hesitation here is I can just play Scythe and equip it. But I think I'm just going to play Scythe and then keep up Ranger's Guile. Because we're not doing anything on turn 4 anyway right now. We're not doing anything on turn 4 anyway, so we'll wait and hope that they don't have like a dub to throw on this. If they throw a dub on that though, we're going to be in trouble. All right, let's swindle. Let's get into some tavern swindling, shall we? I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. I'm all about it. They don't attack at all? But why? Ooh, okay. Play out our second Dryad, because we can. I kind of want to attack and then just Titanic Growth. If they block with Swindler. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. That's right. You're just going to take the damage because you know. No. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Throw that on there. Wait for him to do something other than be afraid. You can just stay being afraid though, that's cool. All right, I respect you for swindling and for losing 3 life. Thank you for thank you for that. Hey, Choir Dread, it's like a 5-2 right now with you losing the swindles. Is anyone kind of bummed that doesn't let you like call heads or tails or whatever Arena's version of heads or tails is? All right, interesting. Attack for 1, yep. My turn. Okay. So we're going to attack here and try and win the race, I suppose. I don't want to play out the Blood Glutton because I really want to keep up a Ranger's Guile. Is that me just being too slow though? Because I could have just turned these both into 3/3s, which would have been... Yeah, I don't know. There's no reason to not play it. That was really dumb of me. We're going to hit him with that. Oops. Misplay number 1. Throw it in the comments. Thank you for eliminating the one that had the scythe on it. Don't understand that at all. But we knew they had removal. That's why we were keeping that guile up. We knew it. We could feel it in our bones. Interesting. Do you have another? Are you going to turn into a 3-power creature? I have no idea what's happening. Okay. See, that's pretty solid. I like that. That's still like one of the worst uses of Feat of Resistance I've seen, but does the job, I guess. Thankfully, we've got a 4/3 lifelinker that they can't really deal with, and we're about to turn it into a 6/3 lifelinker. So here we go. Do we want to attack with both? No, I think we just keep the Dryad back as a blocker. This could turn into a grindy game, folks. And hopefully we can hit some of our more expensive spells and they can start hitting some land. Hey, way to get after it. Oh, they won that one. All right. Touche. So now this turn, do we have, we have our own eliminate, which can take care of that. But we don't have any way to get reach on anything. So we're gonna keep doing this, back and forth, back and forth. Thankfully, Blood Glutton does just keep everything at like an even kilter. Ooh, Carevex stops that from working. And makes our Quairon Dryad bigger. Even though, like, he's gonna also make it smaller, so there's things are happening. Oh, but this gives a counter to target creature. Oh, they only have 5 mana. All right, so they're 1 mana short on that. No, if it already has a counter, it only costs 1. Never. What am I talking about? Okay, so now we gotta get a little bit more aggressive here, folks. Now if we attack with both for sure. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If they swindle like too soon, we could get there. End of the turn. I was hoping they'd like swindle before damage. That would have been fantastic. Please miss it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I mean, touche on the Tempered Veteran combo there. Cage Zombie, there we go. Getting in for some more damage. And they hit a land. All right. So if we can start getting in for some amount of damage here, Titanic Growth and Ranger's Guile can make something lethal. Emerald Sage, not a bad pickup. It has reach, that's phenomenal. Yeah, we might as well. We're just trying to get anything in for damage. Nice, get rid of their lifelink. Ooh, Ooh, we're getting there. We're gonna have Karavek be the one that does the damage. I don't want to hit him with that good game and make him think it's like bad manners here. I don't think it matters if they win it or not. Good game. Eventually. Oh, you're not gonna let us do damage? All right, fine. Nice, nice win. Nice win. I don't know how we keep this. I don't think we can. All right, better. Put you on the bottom. Yeah. If we had a black land out of those 4, I probably would have kept that hand. But we did not. Let's hope we're up against someone who plays a lot of 1 toughness stuff. I guess what's nice about Dryad is if it's in play, it gets the trigger on cast, so at least it's going to be alive after Karavek lands. Oh, the old blue-red deck. Nice, nice, nice. Like this. What else we got? Alright, Witch's Cauldron. We do need our 4th land. That would be very helpful. Unfortunately, well, Heartfire Immolator can't blow it up unless they prowess it, because it'll be a 1/1. Alright, Riddle Form. What else you got for us? Alright, nice. We hit our 4th land. I think I just play Crypt Lurker out here and crack back for 4. We could also keep up Visionary to keep up Ranger's Guile. Is that good? Let's see. Maybe they... Well, this isn't going to be able to untap. So we will decline that. I think I'm more interested in getting in for the damage right now than trying to keep up Ranger's Guile in a maybe situation. I don't know what they're going to have. But what we do know is that the blue-red deck is just a really strong archetype. And if we're playing someone in Diamond who ended up in it, it's probably because it was open in their pod and they've got something spicy coming. If we hit a black land, we could also go Karavek and Witch's Cauldron, which just helps pump up Quiron Dryad a little bit more. And if our opponent's missing a land drop, that could also just be really good for us. Ooh, they missed a land drop. All right. Or they're giving us the old rope-a-dope. We don't entirely know yet. That would turn this into a 3/3, but it would be a 2/2. All right, how do we stay aggressive here? I kind of want to... I'm not, I guess, super worried about playing Karavek right now, because it seems like it's setting our board back even more so than his. So we'll play out the Cauldron. Just make Quiron Dryad that much bigger. Let's see if they want to like shock it or try and take care of it here. Nope. At least it would seem not. And now decision time, Mr. Javad Dabadoo. Intense decisions on their end. Sure. We're gonna say no, but thank you. If you can cast something else, we can just Village Rites our Llanowar Visionary to give it another counter and keep it around. Resolve. 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 And fizzle. Now it's here. Now, I don't want to attack with the Quiron Dryad, because then it's just 1-for-1ing. So instead, I guess we just kind of have to do this. A little unfortunate, but if they miss another land drop, that could just be too tough for them to come back from. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Heartfire Immolator. Because to me, that's the much riskier option at this point in time. And then end the turn. Okay. And if they do try and hit it again, we can always just Village Rights, Llanowar Visionary. Not the ideal play, but an option. My turn. Great. Guess we'll just go to attacks. Ah, the old capture sphere, huh? Why not? Why would you not let us attack first, though? And then you can eat our Llanowar Visionary. I don't know. Okay. Solve, not ideal. No attacks. So I guess we just kind of have to do this. Play out a land. End turn. Alright, we just need to find some of our bigger spells. That would be really good for us. Yep, we know that stuff's coming. Thankfully we can ping one of them. Oh no, Karavik just blows them both up. I like that. My turn. Oh nice, and then Snare Spinner's a great blocker. So we'll go like this. Get rid of your spell. That's right, we ain't worried about that nonsense. Llanowar Visionary getting in, doing work. And then Snare Spinner's still a fine blocker for that awful card. Interesting. So they shock the Snare Spinner and not Karavik. I guess because if they shock Karavik, then Snare Spinner still trades with their Riddle form. Sure. This is when it starts to hurt to have had to mulligan and draw more land. Especially against the blue-red deck. Oh, come on. Alright, at least it's not prowess, right? Alright, we take 3 there. Whatever. Alright. Awesome. And then they draw more spells. Perfect. We're unfortunately falling behind on spells. But if we can get something down like Colossal Dreadmaw, Gloomsower, that can just be too big for them to handle unless they have another Capture Sphere. But if they don't, and it's just damage-based removal, like turn to Slag, wow. Alright, so they hit their land, they hit the removal. Oh, no, 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 no. I wanted to Cauldron. Alright, misplay number 2. Brilliant. Llanowar Visionary number 2. Alright. Let's do it. Land number 1000 that we don't need. This wolf makes a lot of noise. Rain Revelation. All the creatures. I should say all the non-creature spells. Discard a land. Hopefully they just hit like 4 land. Great. Awesome. I don't know what can we draw here that would get us out of this. We need we need eliminate. Eliminate could take care of Riddle form, but then we also don't have enough to take care of Storming Entity there. And we have to do this because we just need to draw an answer. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And like, yep. All right, nice. We're on the play. We have both colors of land. Our curve's a little high, but not looking to mulligan. Because I believe that we can draw the cards that we need. We can do it. All right, I guess land in a way is what we need. I'd be happy though with something like Liliana's Devotee here, Cage Zombie, something, or the Scythe. Take the Scythe. Hello, don't talk to me. No, we'll hit him with that hello. Now, I guess I'll be a little bummed if they play something like Pride Malkin here, and we could have just hit their Pride Malkin. Okay, that's, I mean, it's not fine, but there's scarier plays that could have come down. See, this is pretty nice. This is where I like Dilophosaur because it's going to come down as a 2-2, but then next turn, we're going to turn it into a 4-4. Here we go, deck. That's what I like to see. Big, crazy dinosaur, Dreadmaw, Sage sounds. White-green. This deck can be pretty scary in this format. Thankfully, they don't have any of their combo pieces down quite yet. Hopefully they don't get them down at all. Celestial Enforcer, alright. Not too worried yet. I love that you're attacking. Alright, we got Dreadmaw mana, so now we don't need any more land. We've drawn 5 spells to 6 land. Oh, keep you back. They want to keep this up so they can tap something like Gnarled Sage down. That's fine. Maybe they forget that it has reach and they attack with Skyscanner. Or they like Titanic Growth it. And then they have the last laugh. What to do, what to do. That's what they're wondering. I think I need to change these sleeves. Like, these sleeves are all about, like, being down in Hades. That's the... I found it out. Oh my gosh, I found the problem. I found the problem. It's these sleeves. I've been subjecting myself to this torture this whole time. It's unnecessary. I haven't had to do this. Okay, here we go. Now they got a combo piece out. We need to be a little scared. Crypt Lurker, I'm kind of happy about because it makes Quirine Dryad into a 3/3, which is hard to block. And it itself is a 3/4, which is also hard to block. Do I want to sacrifice a creature? I'm going to hit decline. Decline. Now I'm going to go to combat. After they tap down Gnarled Sage, sure, you got it. And now we're gonna get aggressive. They're down to 5. Now, yeah, I guess Dreadmaw there is a bit more of a, like, shut it down. But I'm hoping if they have removal or something, they'll just use it on something like Crypt Lurker or the Dilophosaur. Sure. But they got to make something big, and they got to make it big quick. Because they in trouble. They're going to... I mean, they've been thinking for a long time, but if they have like Hunter's Mark or something, Hunter's Edge, there it is. See, we knew that was coming. Sure. Okay. Well, I guess seeing that, now I wish we had Colossal Dreadmaw down, because that would be a much bigger problem for them to deal with. Go to combat. They tap this down. So I'm going to attack with both here because I assume they're going to eat 1, take 3. I really wish we had a combat trick to get rid of this Mentor. That'd be fantastic. Block with Skyscanner. Do it. Ooh, they take the risk. Okay. Touche on taking that risk. We're going to play out Dreadmaw. See, I played the Crypt Lurker earlier because I thought having Quirine Dryad be a good attacker there was going to be more pressure, just like better in the long run. Okay, that's kind of rough because now they can just block. Well, they have to double block there. They can also just tap it down. I just need a way to remove Skyscanner, yeah. Scythe is also a problem. Because now they have 2 creatures that they have to block. And once they block it, if they kill it, it just keeps making everything a little bigger. So I think we want to put it on Crypt Lurker. So now they tap down Dreadmaw. We get to attack with these 2. They have to block, that dies. Chump block. Oh, not chump block, but I guess trade. Dies. Feels good. And sure, we'll put that on there. Okay. So they just got to keep dropping creatures. And hopefully it's not one that can wall off Snare Spinner and just sit there indefinitely. Palladium Myrrh, alright. Not going to do it quite yet. Let's do this just in case we find something that's more exciting. Like Hunter's Edge. Give us the Hunter's Edge. Or Village Rites. Tap down the old Dreadmaw. You got it. Alright, and I guess if they find removal, we'll just find more creatures, and this just feels like it's an inevitability at this point, unless they find something crazy good, like their own Dreadmaw or something. Selfless Savior, okay. Land, perfect. How'd you know it's what I wanted? Resolve. What you could do, yeah, block there, block there. Yeah, there you go. Now you're getting it. Keep all the land around. Or no. Yeah. Resolve. No, why? Oh my gosh. I keep feeling like it's gonna click to like, I kept thinking it was like, I don't know why, in my mind, it's like, all right, now it's your turn to decide if you want to do something. And instead, I just click, yeah, next, instead of drawing 2 cards there. Deck, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. So we just get to keep doing this song and dance, huh? Brilliant. Well, the problem is now if I attack, I'm just trading this away for their Truffle Snout, and they get another creature. Oh my goodness. I guess I should have just, in response, Village Righted my thing. Called it a day. Awesome. Sure. Forget that this has reach for a turn. Alright, there's Scoos. That's definitely going to be a problem. For you. Next to combat. Make sure you tap down Dreadmaw. Or don't. Yep. No attacks. End the turn. So Scoos has plenty of targets in my graveyard, in their graveyard. It's gonna be 2 unblockable creatures here. Or not unblockable, but unstoppable creatures. Come their next turn, depending on what they have in their hand. And on their end step, I'm gonna take care of everything in their graveyard. Don't you worry about that. They're chewing on it. Okay. I mean, you can attack, that's fine. I'll take 3. Not sure what's happening. There's a lot of thinking on their part. Okay. Maybe they're just like trying to get me to forget to do this because I already forgot to do Village Rites. We're gonna do it again. Oops. Oops. with a non-creature, although it's fine because, well, I just want to let them know that they don't get to keep anything in their graveyard. All right, Scoos, let's keep it going. Look at that, we got a 6/6. That's fun. My turn. Okay. Another big creature that's kind of a problem to block. I like it. Resolve. They're like, how big can we make it? Big enough. That's all I have to worry about. We got another 5 creatures there. Sure, jump block. Go to town. Play out the old blood glutton. I just don't think, I can't remember how much removal we have in this deck, but the answer is not much. And if we can get rid of Gale Swooper, we're just fine. Okay, well, that's not happening. But they're like, they also can't attack. They're so far away from being able to attack, they gotta really find something. And now every turn they're gonna be losing 2 creatures, I reckon. Pass to attackers. Let's just, I don't want you thinking that you get to keep something in your graveyard. Not on my watch. And we might as well. Llanowar Visionary, you did great. We're gonna do like first in, first out. FIFO, Scavenging, Oozing. Oh, that's a good card. That's a good card. And is one reason why we're just gonna full send it. Because you can double block and get rid of whatever you need to, but then Gloomsower's coming down, and that's all bad for you. You sure you want to do that? Okay. Game on. Nice. Get rid of all their flyers. Go bye-bye. Play out Gloomsower. Put that on it just so they know what's coming. Good game. We got there. Jeez, that was a grind fest and a half. Oh my goodness. All right, unfortunately, we're on the draw again. Oh, come on. They took a mulligan. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. I like them City of Brass sleeves, though. Nice, land, that's what we needed. It's actually not what we needed, deck. If you could please not do any more of that. Just give us Crete. Alright, I was happy about this because I'm like, we got the ideal turn 4 into turn 5. If we could just draw a 2 or a 3 and not 2 more land will be awesome. Okay, that's a 4. Our curve is not that high. With 3 draws, you would think we'd draw something playable. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Ooh, Cage Zombie. I like that you're playing that card. I don't understand what's going on. Play out Karavek. It can block some things. It can trade with some things. It can get shocked, I'm sure is what they have. I don't like taking 9 here, or going down to 9 here, but don't mind it. Hey, what did we play that card too? Hey, Choir and Dryad, where were you 3 turns ago? You'd be amazing now on this board. So I think just do a little something like this. Play this down, throw the Scythe on it, and then use that as our blocker. I like that more than anything else. But we gotta be careful about this thing, because now they can sack something, draw a card, and then make us lose some life. Oh, I need to switch I should switch my swamps to these guys, you know? Okay, well that's not ideal. All right, I don't mind that trade because right now they can't use their cage zombie. And now we get to start doing stuff. And they can't use their cauldron. Let's go. Let's go. Top deck mode. Now's our time to shine. Hey, a 5/5. Would you look at that? Anything you can do, we can do pretty good too. So yeah, let's attack. All right. Hopefully they don't have final blow. All right, eliminate's not too bad. But let's just wait and see. What do they got? They don't attack. Love that. Huge fan of that. Equip. Yeah, we're attacking. All right, nice. I love that they block here because gaining 2 life is no joke. I mean, I like the synergy, but we still get to net a life there. We got a 4/4. Okay. Okay. Glad they drew a land. They can attack for 5. Sacrifice Havoc Jester. You should definitely do that. Oh, the old demonic embrace. We've seen this before. Oh man, I so wish I had an extra land up now. That gives it trample. I guess we say no blocks. Because if they draw a creature though, we're hurting. All right, hold on. If I block here, we don't take any damage. I attack next turn. If they block, that thing goes away, and then they have to draw something. All right. But if they don't block, then we could just win as well. Let's see if they don't block. All right, they do block. They don't block. Nice! Ho, baby! Woo! Finally! Oh my goodness, I didn't know 4 wins was possible. Wow. It happened. It's like I can see the sun coming through the clouds as the darkness just vanishes into the distance. I mean, them blocking there too is a really tough situation to be in because then they have to top deck something else that can block. And we're still not dead to them attacking. But wow, I'm glad we won that one. That felt good. Okay, 2-lander, but ooh, kind of an ugly 2-lander. But I like that we have like 2 black spells to go around our Quiron Dryad. If our opponent mulligans, we'll keep. If our opponent doesn't mulligan, we're not going to keep. We're going to keep. We're playing 17 lands too, you know, like we're not playing a super greedy curve. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Witch's Cauldron back just to help give Dryad a counter here in case we don't hit a land. Not where I want to be, but we're doing it. Nice, we did it. Ooh, up against the white-green deck again. So this is game 7, 4-2. I think we've been on the draw 4 out of 2 games. Awesome. All right, now we hope they don't play Pride Malkin here, because if they play Pride Malkin, that's going to be rough. Hopefully they play nothing. Ho ho ho! Don't mind if you do. Look at this guy. Look at him playing his own scoos and everything. What an animal. All right. Next turn, we do have to hope to hit another black land at some point. Tempered Veteran is phenomenal with Scoos. I love everything you're doing over there. I'm not exactly excited about it, but I get it. I'd love to be able to play Cauldron and then flash this in as almost a pseudo combat trick for what's happening there. I guess we just play this down and call it a day. Because I really don't want to trade this away for that. But hopefully they don't just like Hunter's Edge this thing. That would be really sad. That would make me really sad. Because then at that point I think they're kind of too far ahead unless we can find our eliminate. Track down, alright. Now if I'm them, I'm putting a land on top to not give anything away unless it's a creature I can play. But I've definitely seen people whiff on this where they put this spell that they like want in their hand right now on top and then they can't draw it because only creature or land. Or they just put 3 on the bottom. That'd be great too. 2 top, 1 bottom. Yep, draw the land. Nice, well played. What you got? Nothing, no attacks, okay. Ugh, not what I wanted to draw. Alright, well, we're gonna try. We'll see. They could easily have their own combat trick or something fancy going on. They could also just take the 3. I wouldn't be too upset about that. Nice, sure. Just take the damage. Play that. Look at that. Easy peasy. If I'm them, honestly, I'd probably block. Even if I lose my Pteranodon, the fact that I get a counter on Scoos, because I can just eat my own Pteranodon, and then this thing's getting at least 1 counter every turn, to me, that's a bigger deal. So I kind of gave him an opportunity to capitalize on my bad play, and the fact that we're not drawing any land. Alright, eliminate is going to be our saving grace in this game. No doubt about it. Also our 5th land. Alright, we need our 5th land here. And then Standard Bearer is fine. It's good as like a flash blocker, but that's it. Okay. Interesting pick. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Alright, well, we hit our 5th land. So we'll try this again. Next to damage. Alright, now we got a 4/4. Now Scoos is good, but if Scoos falls too far behind, we may not have to worry about it. It's tough, like when they mulligan, you know, you don't know how desperate of a hand they kept. If they're just like, oh, we have turn 2, Pteranodon and Scoos, I'm gonna keep no matter what. Legion's Judgment, sure. Okay, so they had an answer for that. I get it. Now they can eat it with their Scoos. I don't really want to attack here. But I feel like we gotta stay aggressive, because if not, if we don't keep attacking, they keep finding removal, and that's no good. Alright, sure. Alright, we'll just keep playing big bodies. Hopefully bigger than what they can keep up with. I was kind of hoping they'd block with something and like combat trick it, and then Skeleton Archer can just ping it down one last time. But that may not be the case. We really just need eliminate. That's our game plan. Whoa! Pro black? Why? Or hexproof from black. Alright, not quite as bad. 4/3 can trade with our 4/3. That's not helpful, deck. It's not helpful at all. Okay. So they have currently no creatures that can block. Or I should, well, but Skoos could, okay, so here's our game plan. We're gonna attack. We're gonna hopefully see them block with Skoos, put a counter on it. It takes 4 damage and lives. Or are they too smart for that? Oh, alright, we're gonna hit them with that oops. Ah, they don't fall for it. They're too smart for that nonsense. Alright, just gotta bring this into play. I was hoping they'd block with the Skoos, put a counter on it, be like, oh, I'm a 5/5, I eat your thing, and then Skeleton Archer just pings it down. We had to draw a card here, though. Hooray. Alright, get to play this down, draw a card. Could it finally be our second black land, or eliminate? Can I just draw both at the same time? Hunter's Guile. Not quite. But, I mean, they're still at 11. They're still at risk of dying. Because now Cage Zombie is a real factor. Swift response, nice. Alright, they're in top deck mode. They're in eat everything with Skoos mode, but they are also in top deck mode. Like gaining 1 life each time is kind of annoying too. They've got 2 more targets. Sure. They're attacking? What? That I don't understand. But I'm here for it. Yep. Go to town. Okay. Got it. Hey, we found our second black land, thankfully. Now, do we attack with Standard Bearer? No, I think we just play this out. And we have Ranger's Guile to protect it, which is super convenient. We also have, if they try and get fancy here, right, they can like counter with Tempered Veteran, counter with Tempered Veteran. Ranger's Guile gives +1/+1 too, so still trade there. Nice. Play that land. Play that land. Whoa. Alright. Sure. Got a 6/6. Seems good. My turn. Oh, well, that's a card. We are in grind fest for days here, people. So if we attack, we could potentially kill both of these things or just kill him. Let's do this. Because if they double block, if they go there, if they go there, I feel like this puts us in a good position because of having these combat tricks. Or if they just let this thing through, them blocking it too, like we get to gain some life, they lose some life. All right. Wouldn't mind if they double blocked either, so we can still keep it alive. Yep, that's still an option. They're really chewing on it. Sometimes you just gotta let your opponent make a mistake. So this would hit for 12. Yeah, okay. So So we do this. That's 12. They can't activate that. We cage zombie them. Good game. We got there, people. Hey, look, I didn't whiff it because there's been a couple times where I've had lethal on board and just missed it. Still ended up winning just fine. But it was like 3 minutes later as opposed to right then. Nice. Look at that, 5 wins. We are in borderline uncharted territory here, people. Another Ajani Mirror matchup. Another game where we're on the draw. But we got a sweet starting hand. Ooh, and Liliana's Devotee. Alright, alright. Don't mind this at all. I mean, I'd love to be on the play, just to see how it feels. Fed it in. Alright. Not the ideal card, because the fact that you can give it Death Touch is kind of annoying. But thankfully, we should at least be able to trade with it, or make them have to use it on something cheap, which you never want to do. What up, Silver Smoke Ghoulie? Alright, I kind of want to play this because then that gets us to, like, hopefully hit our land drop and ramp a bit, or not. No attacks. I don't understand why this card doesn't let you discard a card. Like, why would you want to discard a creature card to draw a card which you most likely hope is a creature card? Right? Like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I kind of want to just block here because I don't think we're going to have the time to really get this up to a 4-powered creature. And with our hand, we just need to survive long enough and we should be fine. Granted, they could have something like, was it Treacherous whatever. God, are we really not going to draw a land here? Okay. We'll do this to make sure we... Thanks, deck. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, 5. I don't want to take all... I don't want to keep all 3 on top. So we'll do this. Play that. Do we play this down? Because then if something dies, we get to start creating tokens. Nah, we'll just throw it on Snare Spinner, because then if they want to, you know, trade there, that's fine. If they want to attack for 3, we'll take it. So next turn we got our 3/4 coming in hot. I'd love for you to sacrifice Fetid Imp. They just jump straight to combat. Are they missing a land drop? Interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm going to block there. Because I want to get rid of your Death Toucher, because we got some big stuff coming down. Alright. Alright, alright. So there's land number 5, which is also land number 6. I just don't love the fact that they could steal this and attack us with it. But hopefully they can't do that. Was it Treacherous Greed? Steal it. Get to land of any color. You know, that doesn't feel good. But if they can't Treacherous Greed it, and they also don't have a way to sack it, I guess, of course they do. They have Direfleet Warmonger, so they could sacrifice it. Like I would say, they don't have a way to sacrifice it, but there's that. Yeah, we're not going to just throw Dreadmaw right away. Taking 3 here doesn't worry me. We got bigger creatures for them to worry about. Ping us for 1. I want to be able to play 2 things. We'll do this. Actually, let's attack first. End turn. Because depending on what they do, I'm going to be happy to flash this in and trade away for their Warmonger. Just got to wait and see. I'm just like, Treacherous Greed is what I'm the most worried about of anything. That's a bummer. Resolve. Alright, we're gonna flash this in. Fortunately, we don't get to draw a card because it exiled our devotee. But at least we can get rid of the Warmongerer. Unless they shock it. Nope. Block, hopefully trade. Nice, 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 nice. We're down to 8. So now we've got 7 land, so we can't do 2 things anyway if we wanted. Let's just keep trying to win that race. Four, 4/4 is nice too, I guess, because if they Treacherous Greed, we're not dead on board. Ooh, the old Masked Blackguard. Right. But I don't want to take any free damage here. No free damage. Or we just trade that away. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Oh, they just lose their creature? Nice. Am I happy about it? Heck yeah, I'm happy about it. We will decline. Because why would we? Land number 5, Chandra. Play it. Alright, lifelink. Not enough, mi amigo. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Karavik down because I can. Because I can. All right, let's keep it going. Keep it going. This is way more fun. This is awesome. All right, we're going for win number 7. Oh my goodness. I feel like it's really hard to mulligan this though. We've got both colors. We've got a lot of low-costed stuff. So, fingers crossed. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh, blue. The worst color to see ever. What's up next? Another blue. Interesting. They gotta be messing with us, right? End the turn. If they don't play anything, do I just flash in Standard Bearer as a 3/1? Interesting. Yeah, that happens. I think I'm just gonna eliminate that because, well, we don't want them ramping and doing fun stuff. Not today. We'll decline. Crypt Lurker. It's very creepy looking. No doubt about that. Capture Sphere. Look at that. That's why it's great to have Witch's Cauldron, isn't it? Isn't that nice? Alright, so we could Witch's Cauldron and then flash this in. Get to draw an extra card. We could Village Rites it as well. Time will tell. Or, I mean, it doesn't matter. Snare Spinner's just going to go all the way by itself. The old Drowsing Pteranodon. Alright, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. And hope it doesn't get countered. Alright, well. You win some, you lose some. Okay, one more land gets us to Gloom Sower, which I feel will be a big deal and will make them regret using that cancel. Or not. Nice. Scoos will make them use another counter. Their deck's just all counter spells. It's 1 Drowsing Pteranodon and 16 cancels. And something else. There's gotta be some. Oh, and sorry, a couple Landwalk Visionaries. I forgot about that. Like, if you can counter this, you should counter it. Holy goodness. Counter target spell. Return that to our hand. Create a token of a copy. Wow, this is quite unfortunate. I guess I'm just gonna village rights it. I don't think it counters that. That was really unfortunate. Just got hit by the best card in the game. View battlefield. So we want the land and we want all of that. So we'll do it that way. Do it this way. All right, sir. Way to have the right responses, but I still feel okay about where we're at because we have Gloom Sower coming down hot. And I'm just gonna hope you got no responses. So they can just double block with these, which is not ideal. I can also Roaming Ghostlight it. Fair enough, fair enough. Interesting. Oh, because these can't attack. Haha. We've got 7 lands. I think we just add multiple things to the board. Nah, just keep playing the big Mamba Jamba. Oh my goodness! They got answers for everything. That's not good. That's not what you want to see. Wow. Alright, I think we just got outdone in this game. Why would you not attack with that? Okay. Whew. Brutal. As they say. That. Talk about having the right thing. I don't know if there is a way out of this. Because did we use eliminate? Yep. We used our only removal for the flyer. Oh wait, no. Next turn I can Skeleton Archer and ping that thing. Okay. That'll get that gone. Then we gotta worry about this big dumb thing, which is allowing this stuff to attack. And we almost have to trade away Carrick. Never mind, we have to chump block with Visionary. Okay, so we chump block there, we shoot this. Skeleton Archer can trade with those. Oh, if only you had not Summoning Sickness. Alright, so we're down to 3 there. We have our own Gnarled Sage. Oh, and now we're 1 mana short. Ooh, that hurts. Ping there. Alright, so we can like block, sacrifice, draw a card. We still go down to 4 though. I don't think we can. Yeah, I think we just lose. We'll lose. Oh, I thought we were gonna get that 7th win, but this was like, that's the ideal blue-green deck. Is we couldn't get on the board quite early enough. They had their Pteranodon, they had the best blue card, or just the best card in the game. Oh nice, I need to just give something trample. Yeah, go for it. Throw it on the Warden of the Woods, nice. Pass 2 attackers. Just cause I can. Oh, that was a brutal beatdown that last game, but hey, happy we got to 6 wins. You know, sometimes you win some, you lose some. I'm just glad, like, this is how it feels like drafts should typically go. You're gonna lose games like that where your opponent just has the perfect draws and the perfect answers to what you're doing, even though you're about to do some fun and spicy stuff yourself. But to end a draft gem positive has been a while. Like a frustratingly long time. And it finally happened. Thank you, MTG Arena, for letting us play Magic. All right, anyway, I've been sitting here for too long. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.